Hello, I am Joey Bekewe, the lead woman, and you are welcome to the Yielded Life podcast. This is the second day of the E.M.P.O.W.E.R series here on this podcast. It has been amazing. Thank you for all your reviews, all your likes, all your shares, and everything that you have been telling me that has happened just listening to this podcast. I am so grateful to God for his faithfulness and all that he has done just using this podcast to touch lives. Now we're going to go to the other 3 installments of this teaching. And the letter O. This is one of my favorite when I was writing out these things. This particular pointer is one of my favorite. And the letter O stands for ostracize unproductive relationships. Ostracize unproductive relationship. Learn how to neatly dissociate yourself from unproductive relationships. And I'm not talking about not talking or being warm with the people. Yes, you can be cordial, but know where to draw the lines. I'm going to read something really powerful in John 2, verse 23. The Bible says that now when he was in Jerusalem at the Passover in the feast day, many believed in his name when they saw the miracles which he did. But Jesus did not commit himself unto them because he knew all men. Because he knew all men and needed not that any should testify of him, for he knew what was in man. And I kept asking, okay, he knew what was in man, he needed none to testify of him, and he knew all men. This was what I got. The Spirit of God said to me that he didn't want, that people will sing his praise and these same people will say crucify him. So he didn't commit himself to them that way. But he committed himself to some people. Who are those? His disciples. Those were the people he spoke to. Those were the people he clearly told the vision of how his life was going to go, the reason why he is here, the people he ate with, he slept with. He told them about the things to come. He prepared them. He trained this man for 3.5 years. That when he left, the fire that he deposited in the bones of those men is what is still burning today in our generation. So he didn't commit himself to all men. He selected his relationship. Jesus is the perfect standard for anything. See, like I said, in ostracizing unproductive relationship, learn how to neatly dissociate yourself. Don't have controversies, don't have issues with people, don't have quarrels. No, don't do that. Don't do that. The Bible says, as much as light within you, live peaceably with all men. Live peaceably with all men, as much that light within you. But know the people you bring to your inner circle, to your inner space. Jesus didn't allow himself for everybody. No, he chose his people. He chose them. He looked out for them and chose them. And they helped in fulfilling his ministry, the very reason he came to the earth. They did, even Judas Iscariot. He helped in the prophecies that the fathers of faith prophesied about Jesus and how he was going to die. Judas helped to fulfill that prophecy, even though it was a negative one. So learn how to ostracize, cut off, kill unproductive relationship. If you are in a place in your life where you are seeking growth, you're seeking higher productivity, I don't know how you want to be with people who are always talking about the latest gist in town. Or, celebrity buried their father or their mother or got married and how the party was so luxurious. And hello, please, souls are perishing. There are many things to do with our lives than to just sit down and talk about people. That is a very weak relationship. So you don't want to be except you are not the type of person that is planning to do so much with their life. And of course, not everybody is supposed to have that kind of desire. Whatever desire you have is good, but you should know the type of relationship that foster, that help your desires in life. You must know the people you are bringing to your circle. See, I'm very passionate about this because my circle is very small and it has helped me to be very productive. I am a very loyal friend to the people who I choose to be my friends and those who over the years have proven their loyalty and I've also proven my loyalty with them. I have a rich array of relationship across I have several kind of people. I have those I relax with. I have those I read with. I have several, but I choose them. They fund and, service me in very personal ways, but I choose them. So you must ostracize unproductive relationship. You must ask yourself, this person that I'm close with, what is he doing for me? Some people just have people that is only parties they dress and go to. That's no life, my sister. That's no life. I met someone of recent and the person helped me in ways that I didn't think of. And it was even with my children. I didn't know that she could do that for me. That was a very valuable relationship. I kept it seriously. And when I'm someone who God has blessed with the gift of relationship, I meet very valuable people. I do. Because I'm a high value woman. So I meet very valuable people. And this lady just really gave me that. And of course, I've been giving her value too because it's an exchange. I'm not on a productive relationship to her. She's not on a productive relationship to me. And so we're thriving. So you must learn how to cut off neatly. You just see some people and you know that, no, we can't be visiting each other anymore. But whenever you meet in a function or a public place, where you meet in a function or a public place, you're very cordial, you're very warm, but you are setting the boundaries for this relationship. You are cutting the lines because this relationship is not serving you in the purposes of God for your life. Ostracize unproductive relationship. Then the letter W. Oh my God. This particular one, I used to not feel like I have the right to talk about it. But in recent time, oh my God, I gained the right to talk about it. W says, work on your health and wellness. How? So for the first time in 2023 was the first time I ever went to a gym or an exercise place. And when I went there, I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't interested. I've heard about this exercise, keeping proper nutrition and health, but I had strong mental roadblocks about it. Because I have this mindset, I'm not big. I'm naturally not big. My family, we are not big. We don't have sicknesses. So those things kept me from really looking at myself. Then somehow this year, my coach was talking and he said, I think you should hit the gym. Talked to me about it. I said, okay, I'm just going to do it because you said it, because personally, I don't have any motivation to take care of my health. I really didn't have any reason to go to the gym. And I started the gym and there's this amazing lady in my circle who is very enthusiastic about gym, nutrition and all that. She has a why. Me, I didn't have. And she was like, she suggested her gym. I had a gym. She suggested I should just visit my gym. And I said, okay, I will try this year and go to the gym just twice a week. But when I started her gym, met an amazing coach. Like I said before, one gift God gave to me is the gift of relationship. The Lord gave me an amazing coach who literally carried my vision and turned it into his own. And as I'm here, I go to the gym 4 times a week. I eat properly now. I'm taking care of myself. I am loving the woman I am becoming. If you look at my previous video and this one, you will see the obvious difference. I have lost a lot of unhealthy weight. And so ask yourself, that stomach in front of you, what are you doing with it? That big arm, don't excuse it to say it's like that in my family. No, don't do that. When you feel tired and fatigued all the time, what are you going to do about it? See, your body is the most important purpose vehicle you have on this earth. The only purpose vehicle you have on this earth. It is what will carry you to do the things of God. It's the only thing you have to operate on this earth. If you lose your body, you are gone. You don't have any right to do the great things or the vision that you are seeing on the earth. You need your body. You need your strength. I feel really strong and energetic now than I felt when I started this year. Because you know what? I have been lifting weight. I have been eating well. I feel really good about myself. As a woman, you must take care of yourself. You must work on your wellness, your health and your wellness. You must check yourself. You must know that, see, I have to be alive. I have to be alive. And alive well, not alive sick. Not alive being managed by other people. Not alive being a burden to people. They are carrying you every time you call. No. That's not God's dream for you. I talked about the letter P, that you have been endued with power. Power for supernatural and divine healing. God has granted you that one already. Yes, you have that in your secret place. What you have is power. So supernaturally, you have been given divine healing by God. But if you're going to work on it, you are going to be deliberate about it. You're going to partner with God in your health and your wellness. You must take it seriously, my sister. Because all these children you are taking care of, you are not going to burden them with a sick body tomorrow. You can't do that to them. You have to be fine. Fine at old age. Come on now. You have to be. That life, when you are 60, 70, you are sharp because you took care of your health and your wellness. And we're going to move to the next letter E. Oh my God. It seemed like this particular 3 letters, they are my best. In fact, I have many best too. If all of them, they are my best. But this ones, they are my best. Letter E, earn your own money. Now let's talk about that. Earn your own money. You know, as women, most especially as wives and mothers, we most times have this, we leave it up to our husbands, like, okay, he's got this. And of course, God has blessed the man that way naturally. They are drivers. They push for financial success. As a matter of fact, the man functions well when he is working and he can be able to take care of his family financially. See, a man really feels good when he can do that. But as a woman, it is important that you are not a financial risk. It is important that you are not a financial burden. You must earn your money. I know what I'm saying. For a period of time, I didn't have to even support. I didn't have any. But I was working at a progressive thing that will earn for me eventually. So if you're in that season where, okay, you're building something, it has not kicked yet for you to be financially independent and buoyant, I get that. But that you're not working at anything at all, no, that's an error. You are a major financial risk. That is an error. If what you are doing is that, okay, I'm working towards gaining financial freedom, to be able to pay things for myself and to be able to have my own money, fine, I get that. But that you're not doing any of that, no, it's not correct. God didn't make you like that. I love when I see women. I have some in my life who are very industrious, very driven, very goal-oriented. They are very, very productive. You meet a woman that is an industrialist. She makes a lot of money. And I've seen them too submissive to their husband. They have their families intact. They are not disrespectful. And so we have an example in the Bible that I'm going to read. Because you see this Proverb 31 woman, there is how they have taught us about this woman that is faulty. Very, very faulty. I'm going to read it from, I think I should read it from the Living Bible translation. Proverb 31. From verse 10, the Bible says that if you can find a truly good wife, she is worth more than precious gems. This is a king's mother, King Lemuel. The mother was talking to him about who a woman should be. So it is a woman that is describing a virtuous woman. So he said her husband can trust her and she will richly satisfy his needs. She will not hinder him but help him all her life. She finds wool and flax and busily spins it. It means that she is very creative with her hands. She is very creative. I don't know the spirit of the age that is happening now that people don't do basic skill anymore. People don't even want to know how to cook. Basic. They don't want to learn. And it's all for this wokeness. Please snap out of it. It's not of God. Snap out of that thing fast. It's not of God. The Bible says that she buys imported foods brought by the ship from distant ports. This was the one that hit me. It means that the woman, take for example, we're in Nigeria, she goes to somewhere like Apapa port and containers are coming that has her goods in it. Is that not an industrious woman that earns her money? Because every time we talk about this Proverb 31 woman, it's like a subservient woman who is in no, there is difference between being subservient and being submissive. That's not God's image. Just that people don't read the Bible to understand. Submission is such a beautiful law and principle by God that the devil, like he will always do, wants to pervert and wrongly communicate. So the Bible says that she buys imported food. Imagine all these vendors you are seeing now who are importing things from other countries and selling for us in Nigeria. That's the kind of woman she was. He said she gets up before dawn to prepare breakfast for her household and plan the day's work for her 7 girls. So her house, she has 7 girls. She will tell them, you take care of this. But she prepares food for her family. When I read this thing, mostly using this Living Bible translation, I said, this is what I'm talking about. This looks like me. Because I used to have issues with this Proverb 31 woman. I used to feel like it's an unrealistic concept, an idea. Until I started really reading what God said, not what men concocted, not the traditions of men, but what God really said. He says that she goes out to inspect a field and buys it. She knows how to buy real estate. With her hands, she plants a vineyard. Are you listening to the woman? Because that image they have created to us is not what God says. The Bible said that she's energetic, a hard worker. So she's energetic, she's strong physically, her mind is sound, she can negotiate, she can engage in business conversations, she is building a home. Please read with me. The Bible says, and she watches for bargains. She walks fair into the night. She watches for bargains. She looks for opportunities to buy. She ensures she acquires assets. She's looking for opportunities to acquire assets. She watches for bargains. She walks into the night. She's not sleeping. She's not slothful. She's not lazy. She sows for the poor and generously helps those in need. So she has a ministry that also ensures that she takes care of people in need. She ensures she serves those who are lacking.
She does that. She has no fear for winter, for her household, for she has made warm clothes for all of them. She has ensured their clothes in case the weather gets cold. They are fine. They are protected. She also upholsters with finest tapestry. Her own clothes is beautifully made, a purple gown of pure linen. She has style. She is classy. She dresses so well. She dresses well. The Bible says her husband is well known, for he sits in the council chamber with the other civic leaders. Her husband is a valuable leader who has been able to identify this high-value woman because he is a high-value man. And he has this high-value woman, and they are doing great things together. That is the Proverb 31 woman. See, because of our time, you can go on your own and read it. I read from the Living Bible translation. It will help you and give you a clearer perspective of the kind of woman that the Bible was talking about. So, you must earn your own money. Be that woman who is balanced all round. Don't just be a great wife, a great mom, but a very poor individual financially. It is very painful for a woman to be that way. You must increase your value. You must earn. If you have to sell something small, start from there. Before you start buying real estate, start from selling something small. If it's to cultivate your gift within you and start monetizing, do that. I know that you have been thoroughly and greatly blessed by this series. I want you to like, share, comment, and send me reviews like you did last week. And let's talk more about this series. I believe it has blessed you. Well, I look forward to seeing you next week. I love you. God bless you.